You're shooting R. And then after R is going to be M. Just get bubbles, get bubbles, get bubbles. So M, R, and then M. You're on M, and then Z. Make sure you're anchored up, approaching. Prop mods on. And now Z. So you're on Z now. You're on Z, and then N.
That was fucking beautiful.
N, and then C. N, and then C. Make sure you're anchored up. Get your drones out. Get your drones on a secondary. N, and then C. So you're on C and then G. Make sure you're anchored up. Prop mods on. You're on N and then C.
Ramjags, if you can identify their anchor. Ramjags, if you can identify their anchor, tackle it.
N and then C. Prop mods on. N and then C.
Ramjags, tackle apple pear.
And then G. Clear targets, clear targets, clear targets. Now you're firing on P. Your next primary is P. Make sure your prop mods on, burning towards Carmen. You're firing on P. And now W, now W. Okay, load tremor. Everyone load tremor now. Load tremor, load tremor, load tremor. Put an X in fleet when you finish reloading. Load tremor, X in fleet when you finish reloading. X in fleet when you finish reloading. Make sure your prop mods on. Okay, when you finish reloading, you're shooting M. You're shooting M now. Make sure you're anchored up. Prop mods on. You're shooting M. Everyone's firing on M. Everyone should be firing on M with tremor. You're firing on M with tremor.
Anchor for the Moonins is Vizegs.
And now you're firing on S. You're firing on S now. And now L, you're firing on L now. You're firing on L. After L is going to be Y. So you're on L and then Y. If you're at the back, you need to overload your prop mods to catch up to where I am. So everyone should be shooting Y now. And then after Y is going to be X. So you're on Y and then X. So you're on X now. X and then V. So you're on X and then V.
Serenus, you're going to need to burn towards us, buddy.
So you're on X and then V. So keep firing on X. Everyone should be firing on X. Everyone should be firing on X.
Range.
I know we're really at the edge of our range here, so make sure you're... Okay, clear targets, clear targets, clear targets, clear targets. Clear targets. Clear targets, and then you're shooting 3. You're clearing targets, and then you're shooting 3. So everyone should be shooting 3 now.
Out of range, Carmen.
Ja, I know.
So oft bei Carmen lässt er einfach aus.
Links, overheat your prop mods and your invulns.
Okay, clear targets, clear targets, clear targets.
Or warp to high ping.
Shoot C, shoot C, shoot C. You have tremor loaded, you shoot C.
Er fliegt halt auch immer weiter weg.
Make sure you're anchored up, prop mods on, you're shooting C. And now S, shoot S. Make sure your prop mods are on, you're shooting S. After S is going to be G, so you're on S and then G. S and then G. So you're on G and then J. You're firing on G and then J. You're on G and then J. J and then D. You're on J and then D. So you should be shooting J. You should be shooting J and then D.
Jay's holding.
Everyone should be firing on J. Okay, clear targets, clear targets, clear targets, clear targets. And now you're shooting O. Your primary is O.
We need to be closer.
I'm aware of that, thank you. Okay, clear targets, clear targets, clear targets. Shoot Z, everyone's shooting Z now. Shoot Z now. Everyone should be shooting Z right now. We're very on the edge of being able to break targets, so it's super important that you are following broadcasts effectively, okay? I know that we're on the very edge of our range. Believe me, I fucking know. Your new target is K. Everyone is shooting K. You're shooting K. And everyone is now shooting X. You're shooting X. And now C, shoot C. How close to reload are we in the Moonins?
2 left, mate.
2 bullets left. Okay, reload now. Reload after C. After C, reload. Okay, clear targets, reload. Clear targets, reload. Clear targets, reload. You're loading Tremor. You're reloading Tremor. Clear targets, reload Tremor. Make sure you're anchored with your promos on. You need to have your promos on. You have Tremor loaded. X is in fleet when you finish reloading. Okay, shoot O. Shoot O. Just follow these broadcasts. I'm going to call them. Shoot O. And now shoot J. And now shoot D. Shoot V now, shoot V now. And now X, shoot X.
They're chasing the Bifrost that was toasting. The Vexor's gone.
Clear targets, clear targets, clear targets. X is catching, clear targets.
Yes, yes, you are cycled.
Shoot J now, shoot J.
I'm sorry, I meant warming up. I'm just at the end of the warm up. Sorry, I'm warming up. I'm warming
You're
up.
shooting J and then S. You're shooting S. And now S. Take a swap, take a swap, take a swap. You're shooting on S, then take a swap.
Drive active.
Take the swap, take a swap, take a swap. Okay, anyone who died in Logi, you're reshipping in DP right now and going through the jump bridge into G Magic, okay? When you land out of warp, you're aligning planet 3. When you land out of warp, you're aligning planet 3. When you land out of warp, everyone align planet 3 when you land, you're aligning planet 3.